Hello, this is Gerald Celente, and it's Tuesday, November 21st, 2023. And your new Trends Journal is coming out soon. And here's your cover. There he is, Netanyahu. Bold, not bald. Yep, this guy is here, it's just a freak show. We got a bunch of freaks running the show. And this what's going on in Gaza is just totally disgusting. There's an article that came out just a couple of days ago about. Here's one. This shows you the hypocrisy of the news. More than 10,000 civilians killed in Ukraine since Russia's invasion, UN says. Big story. Let's see. I'm not good at math, but that's almost 2 years ago, right? February 2022. Excuse me. What was it? February. Yeah, almost 2 years. 21 months. 21 months. Israel has killed over 13,000 Palestinians, some 5,000 plus children of the murdered and women, another couple of thousand. But that's okay. But those dirty Russians, my God. Yeah. You got your Russians, you better catch up. It's only a month and a half that the Israelis killed 13,000. It's taking you almost 2 years to kill 10,000 civilians. What's the matter with you? Netanyahu pledges Gaza war to continue as cabinet debates partial deal. This is from Jerusalem Post. Quote, "We are at war and will continue to be at war until we obtain all our objective to destroy Hamas and to return all our captives." I would say to them, who the fuck are you talking to? Who the fuck are you talking to? I'll tell you who we're talking to, Celente. We're talking to the low-life pieces of shit that swallow our shit. You're destroying the fucking place. You're slaughtering people all over the place. What the fuck does this have to do with getting Hamas? You're destroying the whole fucking country. Well, country. 25 miles by 5 miles, the Gaza Strip that you're stripping to death. And all this fucking bullshit. We're doing it to get Hamas. What a bunch of crap. The government is expected to approve late Tuesday night tonight a hostage deal that could pause the Gaza war in exchange for a release of 80 out of 239 people. Opponents to the deal warn that it will harm Israel's ability to secure the release of all the hostages and complete Israel's military campaign. Yeah, to oust Hamas. And what are people dressed up as Hamas's over there out of Gaza? What a bunch of fucking shit. Because you got a bunch of fucking shitheads running the show. And this is, to me, nothing more. Yeah. European nations join Myanmar. Here's the Myanmar genocide case. Newly arrived refugees, 5 European countries and Canada have teamed up to join the genocide case at the International Court of Justice that accuses Myanmar of committing genocide against the Rohingya community. Denmark, France, Britain, Netherlands. Britain filed a joint declaration. Yeah. But no genocide that Israel's committing? Oh, that's different. They could do whatever they want. I forgot. You ready? Representative Angie Nixon, a Democrat, was speaking early this month on the floor of the Florida legislature in support of a resolution she sponsored calling for the de-escalation and ceasefire to end wanton killing of Palestinians in Gaza and beyond. We're at 10,000 dead Palestinians. How many will be enough? Republican Representative Michelle Salzman replied, all of them. So she said, we're at 10,000 dead Palestinians. How many will be enough? Salzman says, all of them. And that's okay. That's okay. She's Salzman. She can say anything she likes. Again, I'm banned on mainstream media. I used to be on Oprah, the Today Show, Good Morning America. You name it, I was on. Fox and Friends, everybody all over the place. Tucker Carlson, you name it, everybody. I'm banned for the mainstream media. And the one way my message can get out is through social media. So please take a second to hit the like thing over there. This video. It's free to do. It just takes a couple of seconds to do. And it goes a long way to beating the algorithm. So we're giving you everything we can, and we need your support to make it happen. Because this thing is turning terrible, and we're fighting for freedom, peace, and justice. Yeah, this is very, very sad what's happening here. The definition of genocide, by the way, is the deliberate killing of a large number of people from a particular nation or ethnic group with the aim of destroying the nation or group, which they're doing. So it's pure genocide in front of everybody's eyes, because when you read your Trends Journal, you have a bunch of articles in here. We have a whole section on the Israel war. I mean, a whole load of articles. And they're here. Top Israeli politician, burn Gaza now, nothing less. It's here. It's all here. One article after another. It's pure genocide. So, a whole load of articles on what's going on there. And on the economy, by the way, the markets went down today, finally, a little bit. And the numbers, the reasons it's going down, we've been writing about this each week, putting in the numbers. Holiday hirings of people are way down from last year. And now you're coming out, Lowe's, Abercrombie and Fitch, one after another, Target, Walmart, all warning of low holiday sales. We've been warning about this. We said that the markets were going up during the summer. They would go up because people were spending money on hospitality and restaurants, services, that kind of thing. Not buying things, because when you look at the manufacturing numbers, they're in negative territory. They're in negative territory in China. They're in negative territory in Europe. They're in negative territory in America. You got negative purchasing, manufacturing. So people are buying less. So get ready for the recession. It's going to happen. So there's a very high expectation also that equity markets may go way down in December, because it's not going to be a happy holiday. The other thing to look at is what's going to happen this Sunday when they meet over there with OPEC. The Muslim nations are totally against what Israel is doing. And back in 1973, they cut back oil, And that was the beginning of, by the way, of the big inflation cycle. That's when it really, really took off. I remember it. I remember it well. I remember when there were cars lined up all over the place. You couldn't get gas. And prices went way up. So if they do this, because the war over there is ramping up, Israel keeps bombing away at Lebanon, taking out Hezbollah, and an article that just came out, this went on the air. I'm going to find it here. U.S. forces attacked at Iraq Air Force Base, respond in self-defense. You know what that is? That is such fucking bullshit crap spewing out of the mouth of little low-life suck-ass prostitutes. Oh, call Reuters! Reuters whores! War whores on parade. Listen to this fucking language. And fuck off, you little dickheads, and I can't say the other word, that don't like my language, as the fucking politicians slaughter people all over the world, steal our money, but Celente, they say it properly. And I'm still in fucking kindergarten, so I listen to what they tell me. And what I feel about the politicians, and get a nice Christmas gift for everybody, or a holiday gift. Hey, politicians, who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? And the back of it, if you don't want to say it, it's there. So here's the article from Reuters. U.S. forces were attacked at an air base west of Baghdad on Tuesday, and the military aircraft responded in self-defense, killing a number of militants, U.S. officials said. Who the fuck you talking to? What the fuck are we doing in Iraq? We have no right being there. A place that was illegally invaded by a scumbag little fucking dick with a pair of balls smaller than a mothball. Little Georgie Bush, I'm a daddy's boy. Celente, you're a nobody. My daddy was George Bush. And the people were dumb enough to swallow his shit. And they keep swallowing shit. What the fuck are we doing in Iraq? What the fuck are we doing over in Iraq? Bring home the troops. We have no business being in any other country but America. Daddy, I am an American. Anybody that wants to go over there and fight, or shut your fucking mouth and stop stealing my money. Oh, Lloyd Austin, our defense secretary, a guy who was in Iraq murdering people as a general, the former board of directors sat on Raytheon, just went to Ukraine to steal, took another $100 million of our money to keep the losing war going, which we said right before it started, Ukraine would not win. The big lie, Russia will lose. Yep. $100 million. And the scumbag congressmen, little shitheads, little scumbags, they want to up the amount of money was sent into Israel and Ukraine to keep the wars going. As, again, bring home the troops, secure the homeland, because the refugees are flooding into America. They're all over the streets, along with the homeless. Our infrastructure is rotting in front of us. People living paycheck to paycheck. And again, that's Occupy Peace. Bring home the troops, secure the homeland, and put the troops to work rebuilding our rotted infrastructure. And you want to go to war, let the people vote. So donate to Occupy Peace. This is Thanksgiving time. Do something thankfully. So this is the shit going on in the world. Yep. So I'm banned from mainstream media. So, do what you can. It takes a couple of seconds to hit that button there and promote us over here. So anyway, going on to what the magazine has in it. It's just disgusting what the world, where this world is going to. Yeah. Lloyd Austin visits Ukraine, announces $100 million arms package to keep slaughtering people. And give them more. They get the numbers up there. Russia, you better kill more Ukrainians. Israel has you beat, man. You're not even close. All right, the economic update. Foreign investors lose appetite for U.S. Treasury securities. 80% of U.S. households worse off now than in 2019. U.S. retail sales fall for the first time since March. Private equity funds snapping up U.S. farmland. And trends on the global economic front. This is, I think, it's the 64th week of when the economy fails, jobs go with it. The going out of business trends. You should see all these people going out of business. This thing is serious. And we say gold prices, they hit $2,008 today. Came down, they closed like in 1998. The Federal Reserve is going to stop raising interest rates. They're going to do it in the run-up to the presidential reality show next year. They want to keep Yellen in Treasury Secretary, and they're in control of the money supply of America. The lower interest rates go, the deeper the dollar falls. This is going to be death of the dollar. And it's going to be bullish again also, we believe, for Bitcoin. So what else we got? Eurozone economy headed for another lost year. Europe's labor market peaks, layoffs coming soon. Retail sales in UK keep slowing down. Again, retail sales everywhere. Another luxury brand reports third quarter slump. We've been week after week after week after week, we've been reporting what the luxury brands are doing. This is very, very important because the fish rots from the head down. Got it? So if there are less luxuries buys going on, the bottom's going to fall out heavy. This is important, and we've been doing it by the week. Again, you go to trendsjournal.com, trendsjournal.com, and you're getting a magazine that you're not getting anywhere else in the world. There's no magazine that tells you what in the world is going on and what's going to go on. No place, nowhere, anywhere. And then, again, a whole section on the Israel war, a whole section on the geopolitics, what's going on, the geopolitical trends, and featured guest articles. There's one by Joe Duran, ex-going thermonuclear in fight for free speech, and he also does trends in technocracy. This guy's a technocracy king. You want to get his book, too, Be Human. And this guy's we're really putting it together. Trends in the cryptos, trends in geopolitics, and trends I view. COVID war casualties, more American children missing school than before COVID war, which we had warned long time ago, and it's only getting worse. Trends in high-tech science by Ben Davis, and a whole section in trends in AI. And again, if you don't want to read it, last week's magazine was almost 200 pages. So you can listen to it. Again, we're giving you you don't have to read the whole thing. You read what you want to read. But this is really serious what's going on. We are in a very critical time. We got maniacs in charge. As I say, what if the people in Gaza were Jewish and the Palestinians were bombing the shit out of them and destroying Gaza? What would America say? It's not a question of right or wrong. It's a question of who you're getting paid off by and your hatred for peace on earth or freedom. And again, we only write the facts. They're stealing more land over there now in Israel in the settlements, which are totally illegal by all definition, in violation of Article 242 of the United Nations. Settlers are taking, again, you know, and the Geneva Convention, the Security Council Resolution 242, the resolution calls for withdrawal of Israeli troops from the occupied territories, acknowledges the claim of sovereignty, territorial integrity, and political independence of every state in the region, and calls for the UN Secretary General, blah, 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 blah. All right? Yet since 1967, Israel keeps stealing all the land that they want with no punishment. And save the word settlers, shove it up your ass, Lindsey Graham, because you probably like to get it shoved up your ass. They're not settlers, they're stealers. And if anybody else was doing this, there would be outrage. So, we need peace on earth. And we need it now because World War III has begun. And if we don't stop it, maybe next year won't be a happy Thanksgiving in America or a happy any place, anywhere, because there'll be nuclear annihilation. And as I said, you watch what Ukraine is going to do. They've lost this war. They're finished. Everybody knows it. They're going to do a major event, whether it's bombing a nuclear plant, major false flag event, something, attacking something big in Russia. They're going to get back in the news because they're maniacs. So thanks for tuning in, and don't forget tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, Celente and the Judge Andrew Napolitano. So thanks for tuning in.
The Trends Journal, the best investment you could make, because it's the best investment into your mind, and it can change how you look at the world.
His work is actually a gold mine. Anybody interested in politics, political trends, economic trends, social trends, cultural trends, you have to follow him. Gerald Celente.
The Trends Journal is one of the greatest sources of information, and and it really is. You're predicting these things well ahead of time. I would encourage everyone to go grab the latest copy.
Been a Trends Journal subscriber for 20 years. I just have to commend you. What you guys have put together in your latest Trends Journal, there's nothing like this out there.
Sir, everything that you predicted about the economy, you were absolutely right. So I have followed you all this time. So please take a look at the Trends Journal.
You correctly forecast that the Fed would hike rates quite aggressively, correctly said that initially gold and silver would drop as the Fed starts to raise rate to 1.5% and above. When we spoke last, Bitcoin was around 49,000. You said you expect to drop, and if it drops below 30, 35, then it could really drop.
Trends Journal, which I would encourage people to go and check out. It's actually a 200-page document, pure data-driven analysis.
Gerald Celente, the top trends forecaster in the world. Gerald, you had an interesting call back in September of last year. You said gold had bottomed, which is exactly what happened. And here we are, and we're above $1,900.
Subscribe to the Trends Journal. Read history before it happened at trendsjournal.com.